Good afternoon. It is May 30th, 2023, and today we had basically what we did was we had the overnight range and we hit the measured move and bounced. And we were in this downtrend here. And so we had an overshoot, came back in, the EMA held prices, we came back, hit the measured move, and then all that buying came in. Tested the overnight lows with when also breaking this trend channel, and then we pretty much been going sideways with a downward bias. So you could have had this channel, this slight downward channel at 722 when we hit those highs, and it was a really hard day to trade. Not a lot of good setups and just a lot of choppiness. So we'll take a look. So in the overnight, to me, it looks like you get something like that. Break, two legs up to a new high, and then it reverses. And no clear setup for a reversal. Look at all that congestion. Go a little lower. First entry. Second entry up here, no good signal bar. Really, I guess you could have had this trend channel up here, but, you know, that's not too convincing. And we come down here, go sideways, make a couple legs down. You get a second entry right there, not a good setup, and then you get this third entry. Maybe you take that because, what was I thinking? Really, to me, it looks like, you know, we tested that midline once, twice, a third time, and really a fourth time. That's what it looks like to me. So you might take that if you're looking at it that way, because it is off that trend channel. And then we go lower. Just sideways stuff, man. And then you get the overshoot of this like khaki channel, and we get a couple legs up after that. So I don't really think I would consider buying any of this. You get this failed break lower and an overshoot of the khaki channel. So maybe you take this second entry long and there's room back to the EMA. So there's reasons to like that. And you can see plenty of people did like that. Then we come up, and to me, in my opinion, we get the true confirmation of this trend channel right here. Then it just rockets down, comes down really close to the lows of the channel, finds support. You get a first entry, second entry, right at that midline of this leg down. So that's why I marked that room back to the EMA. It's a 50% correction. And then we just go sideways. And I don't think there's any way to trade that. Then you get support at the lows of the channel. Some buying comes back in. Find resistance at the overnight lows. Start trending down. Go sideways. I mean, maybe you look at this as like a repeat pattern of that one earlier quadruple test or triple test. This would be, we go lower and we're at the lows of the channel again. So maybe when you get this higher low, maybe you go long. Maybe when you get this failure, maybe you go long. I mean, prices have been on both sides of the EMA all morning. So maybe you consider those. But we get this move up. Probably should draw. Probably this looks like an overshoot. Move to a new high, and then we get a leg down, two-legged correction. So maybe you look at that as a second entry short, also a double test. I like this one in real time. I'm not so sure why I liked it so much. Oh, because of the midline. Yeah, the midline of this channel. You can see we get two tests of that. Oh, yeah, and really it's a failed second entry long, because this one, we didn't break lower. You go higher, doesn't break lower, higher, then it breaks lower, then it goes higher. So that's a failure. It's a double test. Kind of looks like a second entry short as well. Then we get this overshoot, chop around a little bit, overshoot again, hit that measured move. Then you get this super bullish higher low. I like that. That looks like a trap. And boom, you could have rode that the whole way up. Let's see. So you could have gotten a 15-point move off that. And we come up here and second entry short, back in the trend line. I think that's worth risking. But we'll see what Mac has to say about that. So that's how I saw it today. Here, I'll talk about that. I think this is worth risking because, you know, we just had our first break. We found resistance at that overnight lows. This is within the channel. There's some room back to the EMA. So go for 4 ticks, not anything more. So that's why I like that one. But hope everyone had a great day. I'll be back tomorrow.